You are listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Good day to our grade 6 learners. This is your school on the air. We are happy to be with you in your study through the radio broadcast. I am your radio teacher, Sir Jeremy Tamayo Hilbaliga.
Sa Radyo Eskwela. Sa Radyo Eskwela.
Please find the most comfortable place to study and get ready for a math-terrific day. How's your day? Did you take your meal or snacks perhaps? Healthy food and healthy lifestyle makes children with active body and sharp mind. So learners, be sure to listen attentively with our lesson today. Make sure that this episode will be fun for every one of us. I know that you are now ready to learn. Bring out all the necessary things that you need. That includes your learning kits in Mathematics 6, your notebook, your pen, and your quiz pad. Today, we will tackle adding and subtracting decimals and mixed decimals through 10,000s without or with regrouping. I know that you are all excited for another interactive lesson. Don't worry, we will begin our new lesson after a while.
Halina't matuto, gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Class, before we proceed to our next topic, let us have a recap first of our previous discussion. What is it all about? Alright, we discussed about solving routine and non-routine problems involving divisions of fractions without or with any other operations including money using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. Routine and non-routine problems involve different strategies and steps to solve them easily and to give correct and reasonable answers. We need to read each situations carefully to be able to comprehend and decide the best techniques or solution one may engage in. How do we analyze a given problem then when solving routine and non-routine problems involving divisions of fractions? Yes, we analyze the problem by following the basic steps: understand, plan, carry out the plan, look back, or check. Very good, class! You really did well last time. I encourage you to do the same with our next discussion. Are you still there, grade 6 learners? That's great. I have a question for you. Did you encounter paying cash in a grocery and received your change with a penny? Okay, what does that penny means? It means that the change you received from the grocery has a decimal. Today, our discussion is about adding and subtracting decimals and mixed decimals through 10,000s without or with regrouping. Addition and subtraction of decimals is similar to addition and subtraction of whole numbers. Always start at the rightmost digit towards left. But then, in adding and subtracting decimals, make sure that all the decimal points are aligned and zeros may be used as placeholders, so that all addends in addition, minuend, and subtrahend in subtraction will have the same number of digits to avoid confusion when performing the operations. We use decimals in our daily life. Decimals can be found in the price of every commodity we buy in each and every store. all unit of measures like distance, weight, mass, and capacity, and in writing money when we deal with centavos. Class, to better understand the concept of decimal, let's study this problem. I will read the problem. You listen carefully, okay? While enhanced community quarantine, Kimberly helped do some chores at home. While she was cleaning her room, she found 4 pieces of ribbons that measures 0.534 meter, 0.5672 meters, 0.763 meters, and 1.003 meters respectively. How long will the ribbons when put end to end? I will repeat to you the problem. While under enhanced community quarantine, Kimberly helped do some chores at home. While she was cleaning her room, she found 4 pieces of ribbons that measures 0.5345 meters, 0.5672 meters, 0.763 meters, and 1.003 meters respectively. How long will be the ribbons when put end to end? Here's how we solve the problem. We will do it step by step. Number 1. Write the decimal numbers in column, then align the decimal point. Write 0.5345 meters, 0.5672 meters, 0.763 meters, and 1.003 meters in column form with the decimal point aligned with each other. Number 2. Annex zeros to complete the decimal places. That means, for an easier operation, in the case of 0.763 and 1.003, we have to put zeros on their ends so that everyone in the operation is a 4-digit decimals. That turns 0.763 to 0.7630 and 1.003 to 1.0030. Did you get it? Now, we are ready to do the next step. Number 3. Add the numbers just like adding whole numbers. Point of the decimal point aligned with those in the addends. Get the sum of 0.5345, 0.5672, 0.7630, and 1.0030 altogether. What is the answer? The total length of the ribbon is 2.8677 meters. Do you have the same answer, class? Alright, do not forget to annex zeros to complete the decimal places. Now class, let us solve another problem, this time involving subtraction of decimals. I will read the problem twice. You listen carefully. Is that clear? Okay. Cindy bought 2.6895 kilograms of chicken meat from a grocery store. She cooked 1.5 kilogram per lunch. How many kilogram of chicken were left uncooked? I'll repeat. Cindy bought 2.6895 kilograms of chicken meat from the grocery store. She cooked 1.5 kilogram for lunch. How many kilogram of chicken were left uncooked? On solving, it will be just similar to how we solved the first problem. But this time, the operation we're going to use is subtraction. Write the decimal numbers in column. And then, we are going to align the decimal point. There, we will have 2.6895 kilograms minus 1.5 kilogram. Second, annex 0 to complete the decimal places. On this problem, we have to complete the decimal of 1.5 to match it with 2.6895. So how many zeros we have to annex with 1.5 then? Yes, we are going to put 3 zeros after 1.5. From 1.5, it will become 1.5000. Did you get it? Alright, now let's move on to the third step. Subtract the numbers just like subtracting whole numbers. With that, our operation will be 2.6895 minus 1.5000. What is the difference? 1.1895 kilogram of chicken left uncooked. Do you have the same answer? That's great. Class, just remember that in subtracting decimals, regrouping is necessary every time the min-wind is less than the subtrahend. Still, make sure all decimal points are aligned and used or annex zeros when needed to complete the decimal places. Is that clear? Okay, now let's try answering the following. Apply the steps in adding and subtracting decimals. Number 1. Find the sum of 4 plus 0.2687 plus 13.5 plus 0.123. I'll repeat. Add 4 plus 0.2687 plus 13.5 plus 0.123. Write them in column form and align the decimal points. By applying the second step, our operation will look like 4.0000 plus 0.2687 plus 13.5000 plus 0.1234. Now, we are ready to find the sum. What is the answer? The answer is 17.8921. Did you get the same? That's great. Let's proceed to the second one. Subtract 3.5673 from 62.58. I'll repeat. Subtract 3.5673 from 62.58. Write them in column form and align the decimal points. Now, applying the second step, the operation will become 62.58 minus 3.5673. We are now ready to solve the operation. What could be the answer? The correct answer is 59.0127. Did you get it, class? Very good. It's good to know that you are now able to apply the different steps on adding and subtracting decimals. Congratulations, everyone! That ends our lesson today. I'm glad that you participated well in our discussion. Continue practicing such great attitude. So, what did you learn today, class? We tackled adding and subtracting decimals and mixed decimals through 10,000s without or with regrouping. Remember, class, that in adding and subtracting decimal numbers, write the numbers in column and align the decimal points. Annex zeros if needed to complete the decimal places. Perform the operations just like adding or subtracting whole numbers. I'm sure that you're now ready for today's quiz, right? We will begin your quiz in a short while.
Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina
Now class, bring out your quiz pad. Write your name, section, and the date today. For today's quiz, it will be a 5-item multiple choice. Listen carefully and understand, then give the correct answer in each of the following. Write the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. Again, listen carefully and understand this statement, then give the correct answer in each of the following. Write the letter of the correct answer in your answer sheet. Number 1. What do we call the numbers that we add or the numbers to be added? A. Addends. B. Sum. C. Factors. Or D. Product. I'll repeat. What do we call the numbers that we add or the numbers to be added? A. Addends. B. Sum. C. Factors. Or D. Product. Number 2. What do we call the answer in addition? A. Quotient. B. Product. C. Difference. Or D. Sum. Let's repeat. What do we call the answer in addition? A. Quotient. B. Product. C. Difference. Or D. Sum. Let's proceed to number 3. What do we call the number from where we subtract? A. Minuend. B. Subtrahend. C. Difference. Or D. Product. Let's repeat. What do we call the number from where we subtract? A. Minuend. B. Subtrahend. C. Difference. Or D. Product. Number 4. What do you call the number that is to be subtracted? A. Minuend. B. Sum. C. Subtrahend. Or D. Factors. Let's repeat. Number 4. What do you call the numbers that is to be subtracted? A. Minuend. B. Sum. C. Subtrahend. Or D. Factors. And for the last item, number 5. What do you call the answer in subtraction? A. Quotient. B. Sum. C. Difference. Or D. Product. Let's repeat. Number 5. What do you call the answer in subtraction? A. Quotient. B. Sum. C. Difference. Or D. Product. Class, finalize now your answers. Time's up. Quiz ends. Have you answered them all? That's great. Okay class, are you ready to find out what are the correct answers? I know that you're all excited. Let's see how many points you got. For number 1, what is the correct answer? Very good. The answer is A. For number 2? Alright, it's D. How about number 3? That's it, it's A. Let's proceed to number 4. Your answer? The answer is C. How about for our last item? C is the correct answer. And those are the answers for your quiz. Congratulations, everyone! I know that you got a high score. Keep it up until our next quiz.
Halina at matuto, gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
We are now done yet with another lesson and activity. If you intend for more clarifications, you may read your notes in advance. Your teacher shall wait for your messages if you have any queries about the lesson. Their cell phone numbers is written at the cover page of your learning kits, or you can send it through Facebook Messenger. Don't forget to remind your guardians to submit your activity sheets and learning kits on the scheduled time to the intended submission post in your purok or barangay. Grade 6 learners, make sure to tune in here at School on the Air every day. Till next time, kids, this is your radio teacher, Sir Jeremy Tamayo Hilbaliga. Always remember, a child who's willing to learn has more to gain. Keep safe and have a good day. Goodbye, everyone!
Naku, ang lakas na ng hangin. Paparating na ata talaga ang bagyo. Mabuti na lang, nakita ko ang listahan ng mga dapat ihanda kanina sa Facebook ng DepEd. Ito ay ang tubig, pagkain, ID card, mahalagang dokumento, flashlight at baterya, posporo at lighter, first aid kit, kutsilyo, radyo, kumot, banig, lubid, gamit panligo, at ilang mga damit. Tawagin man kami para sa agarang paglikas, handang-handa kami.
Maging handa sa anumang sakuna. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Before we end this episode, we would like to acknowledge the SDO Isabela radio-based instruction production team for producing quality radio-based instruction materials for our learners. Again, thank you very much. You are listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo ay mag-aral sa loob ng ating tahanan. Sa radyo ay mag-tune lang, tiyak ika'y may matututunan. Pagkat sa gitna ng Pagkat kayo'y kinabukasan, ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Isa pusong pagkatuto nang matupad ang pangarap mo. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa upang masigurong bawat bata ay bumabasa. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela, tayong ng lahat makinig. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na! Gustong pagkain ang ating ihain, ang junk food ay iwasan, ng isip ay magkalaman. Kumain ng gulay, nang di ka man lupaypay, uminom rin ng gatas, at nang ikaw ay lumakas. La 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 la. Kumain ng sagana, at nang ikaw ay sumigla. Kumain ng wasto para isip ay maging listo. Isang paalala mula sa himpilang ito. Ilang buwan nang lumipas, 1,000 oras na kalipas, akala ay natutulog, walang ginagawa sa sulok. Mga bata ay excited, kaya modalities ay implemented, para proper education ay mag-get sa SDO Isabela. Walang batang maiiwan, we will learn as one, 'cause in education there is fun. Ang SDO Isabela ay handang-handa na sa edukasyon sa bagong normal. Handang isip, handa bukas. Isang paalala mula sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Mga tropa, dito sa ilog na lamang natin itapon ang mga basurang ito. Total maaano din naman. Oops, saan nyo yan itatapon mga bata? Itatapon namin sa ilog, tita. Nako, mali ang kaisipang iyan. Ito ay magdudulot ng pagkamatay ng mga isda. Gawin na lamang natin ang reduce, reuse at recycle o 3Rs. Ang basura ay ginagawang kapaki-pakinabang at ito ay mabisang paraan para mabawasan ang basura sa kapaligiran. Kaya tara na, mag 3Rs na. Salamat tita! Ngayon alam na namin ang gagawin sa mga basura para makatulong pa sa kalikasan.
Isang paalala mula sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.